Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. John here. It's time to start building our dreams. And if you've got a topper, a canopy, camper, or extruded aluminum bed rack, you're going to want to see this. So this is currently under R&D from Outland Motorworks, soon to come to market. These are some light bars, and we're going to be testing these for time. But not only that, they're grooved, so they will slide into your extruded aluminum. They offer a couple of mounting options. They have holes here, or they have some trusty 3M tape. And once you use 3M tape, you're not going to want to use any other tape because it's the best adhesive double-side mounting tape you can use. And real easy here, let me show you what we got going on. Is we're just going to connect our leads, and the great thing is it's going to memorize your color. So here we have amber. With a click of a switch, it's off. We have white, red, amber, and you can put these anywhere. This gives you probably, about 6 to 10 feet of cord. You just run this to your power source. In the back we've got an aux beam, and this is going to give you additional lighting again with the memory mode, white, red, and when you power it off, you power it back on. It's going to remember what color you're on with the flick of a switch. So here we're just using a 9-volt battery. If you're dealing with LED lights, a good 9-volt battery is always a good thing to have to make sure your polarity is correct, because some companies, believe it or not, the common wire is a black and the others are ground, and it's weird. Here in the States, we always use the black is your ground, red is your positive. When you start messing with LED lights, sometimes that's not always the case. But this is going to be a super easy install. The light we have in our camper, it's not bad, but it's also not great. So every time I open the camper here, I have this cord down here comes on, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's run through a USB. It's okay, but as you can see in here, some of the LEDs have gone out over time, and that's going to happen. But this one has a white diffuser. It's got a couple clips here. If you catch the cord, this thing literally will take, and every so often it'll just fall right out. That's what I don't like about this, and that's why we're going to upgrade it. Install this, it's going to be super easy. First thing we're going to do, we're going to remove that light we had in here before. Move that up out of the way. Screws here on our application to take loose. Pull these out. Just to make sure that this is going to stay stuck up there forever until we decide to take it out. We're just going to use a little bit of rubbing alcohol, wipe down the surface, clean off any impurities, and that's going to give us the best chance of our light sticking to our mounting surface up here. Pretty gross. What we're going to do here is peel this back slightly at a 45-degree angle, tapered down like such, and that'll give us a pull tab. We're going to hold it at 45, and then we're going to stick it up to where we want it. So we have that in place. We're going to hold it where we want it. We're going to make sure it's centered left and right on the center of our door. Press that end up, and we're just going to take our piece of tape, pull out, press, pull out, press, and then pull it all the way out and press it down. Now that light is going to be a heck of a lot brighter than before with the white, amber, and red. Again, it's got a chip in there where it's going to remember your last position, and so you're not going to have to cycle through every single time. But I'm going to get these wired up and we'll check them out. So a few things to consider on the back. So if your gladiator looks anything like mine, probably doesn't, but you're going to fill it up with gear, and that gear is going to move around some. Anything that's not strapped down, like I've got firewood in here, and then I got some bags and other things. So when you get full and you're on that big overland trip, don't be surprised if stuff shifts back here. You don't want to mount your light where things are going to hit it. So ideally, if we were cooking, we would put our light closer to the bottom so it cascades down more on the tailgate. In our case, we are going to mount it up towards the top because we have another lighting solution for the bottom that we will be installing. So here's the next product on our showcase. So this is a diffused rear light, angled at 90 degrees. So what we're going to try to do is mount it down here over our cooking area. Now hopefully it doesn't hit our shelves or anything like that, but we're going to give it a try and see how it turns out. Again, these are some pre-production items. If you're interested in anything you see on today's video, leave a comment down below or reach out to Outland Motorworks over on Instagram or at their website at www.outlandmotorworks.com. So for our next part, what we're going to do is I've got a marker here and I'm going to mark where my wires are going to pass through, and then I'm going to have to drill a hole. Luckily you can get to the back side through the molly panel here on the Inca topper. So we just want to kind of get that in the center and mark the center of where we need to drill. Next we're going to come back with our can cut drill bits and drill out the hole. And these are their unique step points. If you're doing a lot of projects, if you're a body man or a repair shop, these are the best in the industry, American made. We have some sticky pads for this application as well, included with the light. Run our wires through, slide this down to our bracket, line it up with our bracket, and push it down. Now the brackets on these, they're just plastic, so you would have to be careful if you're installing a little light like this, but I think this will be a super cool addition to the back of the Jeep Gladiator. We're going to peel our tape, take that off, peel our tape on the other side, feed our wires through our hole, pull our wires through. We want to get this up as high as we can. Like such. We're pretty well centered. My button's on the right side because I'm right-handed, and so that's how we're going to run that one. Comes with a couple of pre-tapped screws here, so we're just going to run those down. A little bit for this before we run our wires are our little end caps. So you'll put your end caps on, and that will just dress everything up all nice and pretty. If you're like me and you put it on too high, you may have to back it off a little. Try to cheat your light down some. There we go. Retighten our screw. And then we can slide our cap down. Now I will say, with this light being where it's at risk. Between firewood and bags and everything else, it's a pretty tight fit down there, but I look forward to having the extra light. Guys, so one tip I can give you is anytime you get a bunch of off-road lights, save your wiring harness, because this just makes everything a lot cleaner. We're going to snip, pull this white wire, and then we should be able to take and run this to where we need to go. So hopefully we don't pull out the red and black wires with it. Once you get it pretty straight, it should start coming. There we go. And that is going to give us a nice clean wiring harness. We'll tape up the end here after we splice it. Instead of taking and running this stuff, we've got it inside of a sleeve now. And we also made sure we used a heavy gauge, so this is more than what this light will ever need. I'm going to run this one up here and down to where we need to splice it. We'll heat shrink these and then we'll pull it tight. On the other ones, it is simple plug and play. They give you more than enough cable to go straight to your box. Let those cool, then we'll tighten everything down. And it's always a good time to clean up your wiring. Great thing with the ingot topper is there's basically a channel that you can run all the way to the front. Here we now have a rear light. We're going to start with that one because that one's kind of cool. I'll show you guys that one. So if you come back here, it remembers the position. So now we got an amber glow. Hit the button, it's off. Hit the button again, it's white and it's a soft light. You want to turn to amber, and then if you push and hold, they're dimmable too. We're going to hold it. And it start coming back up and gets brighter. So that's the rear. As if you're ready to see something cool, check this out. There's our underglow. So we've got our red LED lights under here. They are dimmable. So if I push the button and hold, it's going to disappear, go all the way down, stays low. If I push and hold, it's going to get brighter, really bright. White, red, amber on this Outland Motorworks. So that's really cool. And so now we've got area lighting. And if I come around back here, kind of what I was showing you before when we were installing. So the red light kind of casts out this way, which is good. And then over here, if we push this one, this is going to be our main cooking light. And over here, same thing, we got the red, amber, white. It's got a nice solid click to it, so definitely cool. Guys, so that completes the install. We're going to do some night testing, let you guys see them at night, but thanks for watching. If you would, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get the notifications and keep coming back for more. Huge thanks to Outland Motorworks for hooking us up with these LEDs to try out. And we have had a great partnership with them on our exterior off-road lights. We run the 9-inch up front, 7-inch on the rack, 5-inch cubes, and now these little LED strips. If you want, you can save 20% on outlandmotorworks.com on all their lights and controllers. So thanks for watching. Once again, I get to share my dream with you, but the true purpose of this channel is to help inform, motivate, and inspire you guys to get out there and start building your dreams.